Well, hello, hello, hello. All righty, gang. Here we go. It's a big one tonight. This is a big one. There's a lot going on here. There is a lot going on. We got a big show for you tonight. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got a big one tonight. This show is big, 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 super important. Jump on here and check this out. This is some stuff that you all need to know. It's a big, big deal. Gang, the Fish and Wildlife has decided, and none of us saw this coming, but the Fish and Wildlife has decided that they're going to go after our lobster fishing, recreational lobster fishing. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, we got this alert. A lot of people in the industry, those of you with fishing licenses, we got this alert today. This is brand new, gang. This is absolutely ludicrous, mind-boggling. Here we go again. We can't even take a breath. We can't even sit down and just relax for 1 second. My God, no one saw this coming. Gang, how many of us lobster fish in the wintertime? Because we have this addiction that we love to fish. And we love to go fishing, and we cannot go enough. And so what do in the wintertime when it's cold and raining and windy? We go hoop netting. Yes, and we enjoy it and we love it. And we have no adverse effect of the population of the lobsters with a freaking hoop net when you can catch the greatest night of your life hoop netting. If it's the greatest night of your life, you can have 7. That's it. No more. You may have 7. It's the greatest hoop netting night of your life. You can have 7. That's it. Gang, I told you that the state of California, Fish and Wildlife, the people in charge, they do not want us to go outside and play. They do not want us to do anything that's fun. Here they come again. Now they're after our lobsters. I'm sorry, I'm passionate. I built a business. I was the original person to take people hoop netting in the state of California for money. I was the very first person to ever do it. If you think you did it before me, you forgot to tell anybody, and no one on the coast knew that you could charter your boat. I had the Liquid Coast, Iowa, when I used to take people hoop net. Now it's humongous, and everybody does it, and I understand. But gang, you're all under attack. You don't understand. There is no population problem with the California spiny lobster. There is none. The reason why you can't catch them is because you suck at hooping. That's why, not because there's no lobsters. For God's sakes, gang, there's plenty of lobsters. If you ever got in the water with a mask and a snorkel and swim down to the bottom in the dark, you would be absolutely shocked at how many lobsters there are down there all over the place, everywhere. And the commercial guys catch plenty to support their families every year in and year out. But there's a handful of people sucking their thumbs, picking their noses, and saying, all the lobsters are gone because I suck at lobster fishing. And they listen to you. And now the California Fish and Wildlife is going to take away, I believe it's 2. Some people say it's more. Some people say it isn't. I guarantee you it's at least 2. They want the recreational lobster fishermen to change the way they fish for lobsters. They're going to change the net system. They're going to change something big time. And they're coming after the possession limit. I'm just telling you. They're going to have a meeting, the California Fish and Wildlife, on Thursday, the 28th. And we can all be involved for 1 whole hour. All of us get to say what we need to say in 1 hour of time. Are you out of your if you've ever been to one of these meetings, if you've ever been to any of this stuff, gang, we don't get to talk. And when we do, we don't get to say a word. We get to talk for like a split second. And they're going to give us an hour, thousands and thousands and thousands of us that love to hoop net in the wintertime. They're going to give us 1 whole hour for all of us to voice our opinion. Gang, you need to go to the California Fish and Wildlife and look at this thing. I'm going to post it on all social media when I'm done here tonight. I'll put it out so you can look at the social media and you can see what I'm talking about. California Fish and Wildlife are going to make some bullshit deal where they're going to do something to us hoop netters in the wintertime when we love to get out there and fish. They're going to take something away from us, and they're going to tell us what it is on Thursday night, and they're going to allow us to talk about it for 1 hour. And I want everybody to be on this conference, this Zoom call. I want everybody to get a chance to talk. You know, and I know it cannot happen, and they're not going to allow us to talk, but let's all be on this Zoom meeting call. Let's flood that screen with 1 million faces. Everybody, you have to tell your friends. You got to wake up your next door neighbors. You got to wake up your friends. I don't care if you're in Florida, you're in Texas, you're in Mississippi. We have so many people that watch me every day across social media. I don't care if you're in Cabo, you're Mexico, anywhere you are. I don't care if you're the king of Spain or if you're the guy rowing a boat across the harbor. The greatest fishermen in the world, you know who you are. You're on here watching me. I know you hide who you are and everything, but you're on here. We need all of us because they're coming. If you don't think they're coming after you in Florida, you might want to reconsider that. Gang, they're coming all across the great United States of America to stop us from going outside and having fun. And this is one more thing. Last month, it was the rockfish they were coming for. And the month before that, that was the sheephead they were coming for. And all last year, they were coming for the sardines because they didn't think we needed live bait when we went fishing. Now they're coming after the lobsters. Gang, you don't understand. If you have the greatest night hoop netting in your life, you can only have 7. The bottom of the ocean is covered in these things. They're everywhere. There's billions and billions of spiny lobsters in the state of California. You didn't catch them all. You did not catch them all. It isn't about time they changed this. It isn't about time they changed the way we fish for them. It isn't about time for any of that crap. It's about time for us to stand up, gang. It's about time for us to stand up. If you don't think this is important, then you don't think anything in this industry is important because it's every day there's something they're going to come and get from us. I have to have all of you to help me. I got a big mouth. I know that. And I try to talk as much as I can. And I need everybody on this one. Kelly and I love lobster fishing. Kelly's got the largest lobster ever caught in the state of California. Look it up. I'm not lying. Okay, we are into this hoop netting thing. It's a huge deal. Promar and I are teamed up together. We've been teamed up for a long, long time. This is going to affect all of us. Please, please, please make a note to attend on Thursday night. I believe it's 5:30 to 6:30 or 6:30 to 7. I'm going to post it when we're done here. I had it on my phone, but I went live and now I can't see it. So I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do. It's Thursday night, the 28th. We're going to have 1 hour to talk. We're not going to get a chance to talk. You already know that. But if all of our little faces are on those little squares, you've all done Zoom calls. Let's make an appearance. I'm not saying say a word. I don't know if we're even going to get to talk. Don't be disruptive. Don't be the ugly American. Just be there. Be there. Be one of those squares. Fill one of those squares up on their screen with your face and your name. They probably will black out our faces so they don't have to see us. But they'll have our names up there on the screen. Let's fill that screen. Let's let them know that we all want to be able to fish lobsters in California in the wintertime when there's nothing else to fish for. Gang, I'm fired up. I know it. But it's super important that we don't lose this lobster fishery, this recreational spiny lobster fishery, okay? It's super important. Gang, tonight's show is brought to you by Opsin Fluorocarbon. All right? If you absolutely have to get a bite, it absolutely has to be Opsin. Opsin USA. Go to Opsin USA, type in the code YSWG and the number 22, and you're going to save 20% on the spool of fluorocarbon. They have all kinds of different fluorocarbon. We talk about it every Wednesday on our show, or excuse me, every Thursday on our show. Check out Opsin USA. Go over there, order yourself some fluorocarbon, save some money on your fluorocarbon. But gang, do not show up Thursday night. Set your alarm, set your clock, set your whatever you got that tells you what to do, your iPad, your laptop, your TV. We cannot miss this. We need everybody. I don't care if you're out to dinner. I don't care what you're doing. Click on your phone, put it back in your pocket. It'll identify as you up on the screen. Whatever you're doing, nothing can be that busy that you cannot attend this meeting on Thursday night. The link will be all over my social media. We'll be talking about this every single day. But this just came down the pipe today, or I've been talking about it before. Hoop netting in the state of California is one of my very most favorite things to do. I'm super passionate about it. And I'm sick and tired of them coming after everything we do that makes us smile in this state. Gang, please help me. Please be there on Thursday night. All right? Please. I will post this across all social media. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you very much for all the comments. Gang, it's super important that we're all there for this meeting on Thursday night. They want to do something to the recreational lobster fishermen. I believe it's to take some of our lobsters away from us. Instead of 7, I think they're going to bring it to 5, and I think they're going to change those. I think they're going to change the hoop net. But we'll all find out. They're not telling us what they're going to do until Thursday night. But it's never good. It's never good. They never go, hey, you know what? We love all of you for paying our salaries and making sure we have jobs by buying your fishing licenses. We've decided that we're just going to let you have 5 free days of doing whatever you want out on the water. That never happens, gang. That never happens. And this isn't going to be good. I don't know what it's going to be. I can speculate like I have just now. I think they're going to either take away some of our lobsters, take our limit down, or they're going to change the net, which would be absolutely the most unbelievable thing that any of us have ever experienced. There's nothing wrong with the nets we use. They do not harm the animals in any way. They don't cause any problems at all. They just allow you to catch some lobsters to take home for dinner. And if you do have the greatest night in your life, you can have 7. Remember that number. This is a big, remember the number 7. Remember March 20 or May 28th. Beyond this call, beyond this meeting, the link will be on my social media every day from now on. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being a part of, and please tell everybody you know. Share this with anybody and everybody. It matters I don't care what state you're in. I need as many faces in those little windows on the Zoom call as I could possibly have to show its support. Please, thank you. Thank you. And I'll keep doing what I do if you guys keep helping me. Thanks.